Hey guys, this is Jess from Curse, and we're here at Gamescom 2013. Currently, I'm sitting in the Call of Duty Ghosts booth, and here with me I have Eric from Raven Software, which is one of the support companies working alongside Infinity Ward on the multiplayer for Call of Duty Ghosts. So, how's the show been for you so far?
It has been crazy. It's just an amazing place with so many people. I've never been at anything like this.
Now, as I was saying before, I actually had the great pleasure of attending the Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer reveal event in Los Angeles. We saw the Eminem song, or heard the Eminem song for the very first time, saw a lot of the cool new features. Can you talk about, well, first of all, I personally really enjoyed the fact that for the first time ever in a Call of Duty game, there is the option for a female soldier. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Sure, I think that, Infinity Ward at the very beginning of the game, they knew that customization and connection to your character was so important. And they recognized that we have this huge fan base and so many passionate, awesome fans are female. So we couldn't just put in, the male customization and leave it at that. So I think it's just a testament to how awesome our fans are and how vocal they are, and just, a good way to let them know that we care. And then additionally, if you are just really into, tricking out what your character looks like and really connecting to it, the customization that we have in there allows something like, I've heard 20,000 different combinations that you can have. So it's pretty in deep.
One of the other things they showed off at the reveal event was the cranked mode, which I really thought was really interesting and enjoyable. Can you tell our viewers a little bit more about how that mode is played?
Sure. So crank is this high octane adrenaline mode where every kill that you get, you have a countdown timer. And if you don't get another kill before that timer runs out, you explode. So it's constantly on your toes trying to go and get these kills. One of the cool things is that one of our kill streaks is a dog, the attack dog, Riley. And Riley works really well as a sort of an addition to that, because Riley, every time Riley takes someone down too, he'll help you by resetting your mode. So it's a great combination there.
Very cool. Was that intended to be a serious game mode, or is it just for fun?
It's just a really fast pace. It is just for fun, but it's just total adrenaline. I really like it because of that.
Great. And what other game modes can we expect? Are there any that are going to be making returns from previous Call of Duty titles?
Yeah, so what we've announced is there's 7 new game modes. So there are some of the classics that are returning: Team Deathmatch, Domination, things like that. And additionally, we have these 7 new modes. We're only talking about 3 so far. So Cranked, Blitz is the one that we've just announced at Gamescom, and that works like a capture the flag without the flag. Essentially, everyone on your team can score. There's 2 posts, and if anyone runs in, it's a score for that team. So you need to be really cognizant of who's coming in. You have to defend your spot from everyone, not just one person with a flag. So that's a really, much more tactical decision. Do you play D? Do you have multiple people play D? And then the other one is Search and Rescue. And this is a take on an earlier returning mode, Search and Destroy, but we thought we really wanted to add another level of tactics in there. So instead of, in Search and Destroy, when you're killed, you're taken out of the match. So in Search and Rescue, when you're killed, you drop a tag. And if your teammate grabs that tag, they'll respawn you. But if an enemy drops that or grabs your tag, you're out of the game. So there's a little bit of, do you drop a tag and then overwatch it, try to stop more players? It's just a cool, more tactical mode.
One of the other things they mentioned at the reveal event was that when you prestige, it, I believe, does not reset your weapons. Or is that correct? Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, the way that prestige works is you have your soldier that you're creating. So you have the customization, you have your loadouts that you can build. And what you'll do is you'll spend the max points on that. When you fill that character out, that character is prestiged, never goes away. You can always choose that character. You can always use those loadouts. Along the way, you can unlock other soldiers. So you can have 3 soldiers that you're working on, that you're unlocking points on. You can always choose to go back and use any of them.
Awesome. And then as far as weapons, are there going to be any new weapons that you guys have revealed?
Yeah, there's something like over 30 new weapons. I think the most noticeable thing is we've added a whole new class of weapon, and that's the marksman rifle. And what that is, it's sort of bridges between the sniper rifle and the assault rifle. So it's got really good stopping power. It's single shot. So it's a good in-between for those 2 zones, like the mid and the long range zone.
And then finally at the reveal event, they also mentioned I can't remember what it was called, but the mobile way of tracking your stats and your scoreboard and competing with friends. Can you talk more about that?
Yeah, the Call of Duty app is what that is. Yep. And what that allows is there's a couple cool things. If you already have signed up for Call of Duty Elite in the past, you already have your profile. You already have that. So you can download the app, you can log in, and it tracks all that stuff, your KD, your win-loss, your friends. Additionally, it has this attachment to the game. So if you have a second screen, you can change your loadout while you're playing. So instead of having to back out, choose a new loadout, you can do it on the fly. So there's some in-game benefit to it as well. And then lastly, there's the whole idea of the clans. We're really pushing really want people to get together and have their groups and be able to play with their groups. There's Clan Wars, which is this world map with all these locations. It's, you know, a pretend world map, but as you play games for your clan, you can own these, you can take control of these, and every 2 weeks it resets, but you can take over the whole map essentially with your clan. So it's a good, competitive junction there too.
Thank you so much for your time. Once again, this is Jess from Curse, bringing you your Gamescom 2013 coverage. This coverage has been brought to you by Alienware. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the game.